This is show up season. You've been showing up with God in your personal time, in your private time. You've been showing up with God in prayer. You've been showing up with God in His Word. You've been showing up with God in your consecration time and seeking God. You've been having those encounters, those private, personal encounters with God. And because you've been showing up with God in private, God is now going to show up for you and through you in public. Oftentimes, people don't see those private moments, those private encounters. They don't see the moments in private where you went through times of testing and times of trial, where you went through times of pain and you went through times of suffering. But they also don't see the private wins as well, where you didn't announce it to anybody, but you and God shared in those victory moments. It wasn't a time for you to announce it out loud. But I want to tell you that this is a season where your successes will be announced. This is a season where you will, because you showed up, God is showing up for you and through you. You showed up in private. You showed up in integrity. You showed up in prayer. You showed up. You kept your commitment. You kept your dedication. You weren't perfect, but you didn't make excuses. You remained faithful. You remained loyal. You continued in prayer. You continued in fasting. You continued when things were hard. There were times when, yes, you got discouraged, but you still continued. You showed up with God in the private times when no one else saw you and no one else knew. You showed up. And now God is saying, because you showed up in private, I'm going to show up through you in public. I want to encourage you today, because every season that is a quiet season isn't a quiet season. And sometimes we can, let what looks like a quiet time or looks like things have been quiet, we can be fooled by those times, because what looks like is quiet in the natural is not always quiet in the spirit. God is preparing something for you. He's prepared you for this season, and He has this season prepared for you. This is a season of show up. Because you showed up, God is showing you up. And because you showed up with God, God is going to show up for you and through you.